Snap, crackle, pop.
Conversation with Team Summertime, a.k.a. the Summercast episode 3. Maybe
Little
4.
delay between episode 2 and 3 and 4.
Somewhere there.
Something like that.
You guys wanted it.
Kind of.
Not really.
Yeah, not really. You can't. You say you got. Yeah. I think the Summercasts were averaging. That was definitely our biggest though. It was averaging 6K views or something like that.
Yeah, max.
6, 7.
The same 6 people that want Raft back
Right.
want episode 3.
Yep,
of the
yeah.
To be fair, Raft was dope.
Raph, what's up?
Amazing.
Speaking to the mic.
Raft was amazing.
All right. So yeah, Team Summertime. If you guys don't know, which I don't know how
Hello.
you wouldn't, but Team Summertime, the 3 of us known each other. The same story. The story as old as time.
Yep.
We have
Said it a
known each
million
other
times.
since high school. George and I were introduced to each other through Blake, and then
You're welcome.
then we ran the Call of Duty 2's ladders in college. Well, Blake was failing.
Blake used to be really salty whenever I played doubles with anyone else.
Well, he still is.
Yeah.
Anyone else.
I'm
If
still
I
like
played
that.
doubles with
Yeah.
anyone else,
Do you
Well,
remember
because I
when
would
you,
see it.
yeah,
you
'cause
and Beatty would play?
me and Beatty would play. I
And
had
Modern
so
Warfare
many
The
doubles.
only
Remastered.
Me
reason
and
I
Todd
was
would
ever
play.
not playing is because of life obligations.
Yeah.
So
Which is
I didn't.
ridiculous on your part.
Yeah.
Just get rid of those
I
life
can't believe you weren't
obligations.
playing
This is
doubles ladder with
when
me.
you guys don't. Yeah, this is life now. It's me in the middle getting bullied from both sides. Why do you think kids on the GB ladder get trash talked so much? Because I have to put the
Maybe,
negative back
maybe.
into the world.
You
I
gotta
bet
throw
you
it back.
people in your life probably are appreciative of George and I,
For sure.
because you go through life with no one ego checking
Yeah.
you.
I mean, Steph checks my ego, but
Well,
But
that's
that's about
true.
it.
yeah, but
That's
it's
the
just-
only person. Yeah.
I think that's why I married her.
Yeah, I think it is too. I know it is. I know it is.
Everyone else I ever dated, I was like, nah, still here. Ego's
You
still
can't-
there.
Yeah, you can't handle it.
Nope. Next.
So yeah, we. It's been a while, man. October is when the Elgato sponsorship came in, right?
Wow.
Yes. October, we were here for the Black Ops 3 throwback.
Right, and
Good old
here we
Tejas.
are in May
At the Hex quarters.
at the Hex quarters.
That's wild.
It's been a
Oh,
wild
shit, think
ride.
about it.
Where I think we're definitely in like phase 3 of full timeness, trying
Yes.
to figure it all out.
Phase 1 was absolute, like, let's go. Oh
Right.
my gosh, we're doing this.
Right.
Phase 2 was like, let's get our growth up.
Let's
and then the end of phase 2 was like, all right, what do we do else?
Yeah, what else?
What do we do? Because
Yep.
there were days that I woke up and I was like, I'm having a good time, but like, what do we do?
Right.
To improve.
Where
yeah.
do we go from here? Like,
Yeah.
what do we keep hitting? Because you've been grinding content.
Yep.
Yeah,
But it's like,
so-
from me and George's perspective, it was like, wake up, stream,
Yeah.
Right.
which is great. But
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, and it was. I mean, whenever we first started, we had these like meetings together where we were going over content
Yep.
and what we were going to do, and so that's when we were doing like the summer cast. We were doing
Raft videos.
uploads, like gameplay uploads,
Yep.
and different things like that, and it was going really well. Like I think the Raft videos, the content that we made during the Raft's time was incredible.
I will
Yeah.
go back and watch those.
Yeah,
for sure.
I will definitely go back and watch the
Yep.
Raft videos. I think they're hilarious. And we uploaded a few Call of Duty gameplay videos the same way.
Yeah, you remember the zombie
The zombie
gun
one.
challenge?
Zombie challenge.
Yeah.
Wow,
Same
we
kind
only
of
did
thing.
one.
One take.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why or whenever they weren't getting views, I was like, okay, we just have to keep grinding this, and eventually they'll get views, and then. And then I realized that I basically did the same thing with gameplay that I did whenever I first started doing vision and doing content, is I just like wasn't sleeping. I was putting
Yeah.
all of my time into, because we would get off an 8-hour stream, a 7-hour stream, and I'd
Yep.
go immediately.
Well, in the beginning, we started with like 9-hour streams.
Yeah, we
every
did
time.
a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, in the beginning of full
yeah,
time, it
yeah,
was
right.
literally like
we wake up.
because we went into it, and it was like, do you realize how much time you have to put into this?
Yep.
And it was like, yeah, grind 9-10 hour streams all the
Yes.
time, and we were doing so many streams at night because we'd stream until 4 or 5 a.m. We'd wake up and do it all over again at 9
Yep.
Wow, yeah, you're right.
because we'd have so many like.
Yeah, we definitely.
What did
come
you guys
back
call
on
them?
the streams.
Turnarounds.
Turnarounds.
George
Turnarounds,
talking to the
yeah.
mic, like
Yeah.
grab the mic and pull it up. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Yeah. So
So many turnaround days.
I definitely, I do remember the turnarounds, and I remember we would record something, and then we would get off. I forgot they were 9-hour streams, but yeah, they were very, very long streams, and then I would go and edit.
Yep.
Or first of all, I would immediately sleep on the couch, and then edit a video or two that night, and then put them up. And so we were uploading like pretty consistently. And then our stream started doing like really well. I guess this would be like pre-Vegas, maybe.
Yep.
Pre-Vegas, our stream started doing really well. But at that time, so as soon as our stream started doing well, it was like the YouTube channel. I didn't know what to do with it because I was putting all this effort. I was putting more effort into the YouTube channel, and I was getting less views.
Less views.
And if you get less, how YouTube is nowadays is if you start to get less views on videos, you get less and less and less because they stop throwing them into sub boxes.
That's what you said. Your BioShock videos.
Oh yeah, I was convinced that my BioShock and Detroit series like ruined my channel.
Really?
Yeah, because especially my BioShock series, I thought that I was like, I can't just upload BioShock. This is when I first got thrown into doing content creation, so I did. I played BioShock. It was a really good game. And I was like, I'll just upload the highlights of that series in different segments and put it on my channel.
Yeah.
And then I'll also vlog and upload twice a day. And the vlogs were like doing okay. And then the BioShock series would come out and it maybe max out 2,000 views.
Wow.
Which I was prepared for.
Yeah.
But then I would upload another vlog the next day, and it would just... It would just my videos started tanking.
Wow. You ever have those days to-do list wise where you're like, I'm gonna get my car washed, go to my dentist appointment, get a haircut, come home, stream for 4 hours, take another shower, make dinner, and then it's like you get 2 of those things done, and you're like,
I'm good for this.
You're like,
I'm white.
That happens a lot.
Yep. It's just constant next arrows in my planner.
Right. Yeah.
Throw that to the next
Throw
day.
that to the next day.
Yep. My car hasn't been washed since March of 2018.
Yeah. I can't remember the last time I washed my car.
I could not tell you. There's never a good reason to wash your car. There's always a reason not to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because it's like, oh, well, there's pollen.
Right.
And then it's like, well, I'm driving to the beach in 2 weeks, and
And
there's
then
gonna be salt in the air.
it rained yesterday.
It's gonna
so it's
rain.
clean.
Yeah, I know. It just keeps going.
Yeah. So the channel was. And then I knew, I as soon as I knew we were moving into a house, well, I've known we were moving into a house since like a long time ago.
Yep.
But as soon as I knew we were moving, like definitely knew we were moving, I just stopped uploading altogether.
Is Optic moving into a house, by the way?
Right. Optic moving into a house. So as soon as I knew that move was going down, I stopped uploading altogether because I was like, I can separate. I can not separate TST, but I can separate my YouTube vibes from my Twitch vibes.
Yep.
And it will work.
It'll exist.
So, and then I think that kind of encapsulated the third wave of TST where we are now.
Yep.
And I'm excited about it. I think doing stuff like this, like coming down for the weekend, watching the tournament, we're talking about merch and different things.
It just
like
adds
that.
more dimension to it, which I love doing.
People definitely enjoyed it. I know people that were watching the stream enjoyed the Hex Quarters vibes and all that.
It's super fun. It's just much different. I mean, I love being in our. I never feel like I'm like missing anything when we're streaming together because it's like we show up like at the airport and it's like, what's up?
Yeah.
Because it's like I talk to
We
you
literally
both
talk.
for 6 or 7 hours
a day
on a daily basis.
Which
is great.
Yeah.
It's a blessing. We don't get tired of each other somehow.
And when people, that's why every once in a while somebody will come into the chat and say, "Where's the raft videos?" And I'm like, "Where have you been?" But also people say, "I'm waiting for the next summer cast," and I'm like, "Well, we kind of talk 6 to 7 hours a day."
We would have to literally look up like a template or just talk about conspiracy theories forever.
Yeah,
and just go down rabbit holes.
Yeah,
because that's the only thing we haven't talked about.
I mean, eventually
that
we did.
George's love life. Like that was
nobody knows about George's love life. I think George's love life is probably the biggest conspiracy.
It's the biggest secret of TST.
Conspiracy.
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely a conspiracy theory. It's up there. I think people do research on it.
They probably do. It's like a project in middle school or something.
Someone comes in with a PowerPoint. George, not George.
We still haven't figured it out.
Dude, oh my god.
I don't know. I guess I'm a very secretive person. I don't know. I'm not one to like.
I don't think it's secretive.
I'm not one to like share much.
You don't divulge anything unless someone asks.
Exactly.
Oh no,
Unless someone asks, I don't share.
All of Blake and I's secret information.
Yeah, for a plan.
Yeah.
They know everything.
Yeah.
I know everything about. I know what Blake had for
Everything.
breakfast.
Yeah.
I know what he did like 10 a.m., 11 p.m. Like everything. I know everything.
It's
about
on my
Blake.
Instagram story, or I told
Yes,
George and Hitch.
exactly.
Yeah, no, everybody. Yeah, we know everything.
Yeah, we
Yep.
know everything.
I know.
Where I'm like totally the opposite.
That's so funny.
I don't know why.
But-
That's always been you. But we have a dynamic that works.
Yeah, I think the three of our personalities work very well, which we've talked about multiple times. But I feel like if any of us met each other at this point in life, I don't know if it would. It's definitely a growing relationship.
No, I'd like you now.
You think
You
so?
think so?
Yeah, because I feel like now you went like because where's that shirt? Because you own that.
Yeah.
I would be predispositioned not to like you.
Yeah.
Right.
But once I see your personality,
You would.
I'd be okay with it.
I think that's
But if
how
I just
everyone
saw
is.
you, if I only saw you, I probably wouldn't want to hang out
Yeah,
with you.
Yeah.
that's how.
If I
every-
only saw you.
Right.
But
But-
when I see the personality, I'm
You
like,
would,
okay,
yeah.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm with
I
it.
think that's it's like a. I don't know if what is it acquired taste is maybe acquired taste.
Acquired taste. Yeah, I think
That's a
that's the
good
right
way
word.
of putting it.
You got to get through the first chapter.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I think Twitch highlights for me they're the opposite of what should. They're the opposite of promoting my stream. Whenever
Yeah.
my clips make it to the Optic channel,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Because I
But
know
some of them,
Because
are
you
good.
know.
if there's when there's a clip that's a mix of talent,
Right.
and hilarity,
Yeah.
then
Yes.
that's a good one. But when it's just funny, I think our vein of funny is a little bit different from
yes.
what
Other
else is
Very
on
people.
Twitch.
intense. Yeah, it's not like whenever I am being extra as possible, it's just me being extra.
Yeah.
I do. That's what I've always
Yeah,
done.
I think that's what
Just
that's
being
what we
as
are.
crazy-
Extra,
a little
as
extra.
extra.
A little extra.
To the point where like people have looked at me and have done it forever since middle
Yeah.
school. They look at me and they'll go,
Why are you so extra?
"Yeah, like what?" But then if I keep doing it, eventually it's just like,
It's like, that's
it
just
turns
him.
into a smile and like a what the.
Yep.
And that's always what I've been. I'm not doing it to try to be funny. I'm just doing it because that's just how I am.
Yeah.
I remember I used to do that. I would dance and do
Yeah.
one of these with
yeah.
my look like staring at my
Yeah.
dad, and he's just like the most like stern, like very one of those guys.
Get back
And so
inside.
he would just look at me, and I would be like,
He was like, "You've been watching Fairly Odd Parents, haven't you?"
No, you're not going to SpongeBob now.
No SpongeBob.
and yeah. And eventually, after a while, he would just crack a smile and say, "You're
Yep.
stupid." And like, that's just
that's what motivated
it.
you,
That's
yeah.
the win, and I think that's just how I've always been. But
That's funny.
I don't know. And I also the worst part about it is that's part of my personality, but I also have the why doesn't everyone like me personality too.
Yeah.
People pleaser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's why I think you're a 9 on the Enneagram.
those a 9-inch what? Oh, a 9
On the personality
on
test
the
thing.
mammogram.
Yep. The
Mammogram?
mammogram personality.
Enneagram.
Enneagrams.
Yeah. So we George and I went over to
Blake's house.
Blake's house,
Yep.
and usually Steph hides from us.
Steph is
Yeah.
my wife.
Yes.
She
Usually
doesn't
Steph.
hide from you guys. We're just a lot.
Yeah.
It's-
we're-
I'm a
definitely
lot.
a lot.
I'm a lot when I'm with you guys.
Bro, I wasn't
Yeah.
I wasn't blaming her. I would
yeah.
hide from us.
Yeah, I would too.
Just saying.
So, so Steph is like, I have an idea, and which is something that I don't think she said to us before. So we all looked at her, and she
Yep.
said, "Let's drink tequila and take mammograms."
Enneagram.
Enneagrams.
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 And
Mammograms.
Nope.
and so it's like a personality test that
Yep.
Yes.
you and Steph like were kind of cracked on for a little
Yes.
bit.
Yes.
Enneagram's freaking sick.
Yeah.
I've never I always see horoscopes and I'm like,
That
there's
doesn't
just
make
a
sense.
team of one person in some ghetto office in New York
Yeah.
that just is like, what's something vague I can type today that white girls
That would
can
apply to your
relate
life.
Yes.
Yep.
But then the Enneagram's the first thing I've ever read where you read it and it's like part of it gets you hype and the other part is terrifying.
Yeah.
Because it's so true. Yeah.
It's
True.
actually wild. There's 9 personality types. But I think you're a 9, which is like a people pleaser.
I got like 3
And
different
it's
numbers.
Like, it's like, yeah, George, it's because George was sitting there and it was like, no, I'm not telling this test.
I'm not.
this.
I'm not telling them. I'm not admitting.
They're gonna catch me if I do this right.
No. Yeah, so you're just thinking,
That's so funny.
you're a mirage of a personality. I'm a 7, which is called the enthusiast.
What's this terrifying part for you? I can't remember.
Pain and
remember
loss.
much.
Pain and loss.
Pain and
Yep.
loss.
So it's like
Isn't that terrifying for everyone?
yes,
Yeah.
but it's like what my thing is like if I'm ever in a rut of anything, I look to the next piece of enjoyment and I'm like, okay, but this. And it's the running out of those or feeling like you're in a place in your life where you don't have those things. So it's like 7 is like the worst types of jobs for you are like solitary, like non-creative jobs.
That's literally what
and I
you
was
did.
like, oh my God. Super thankful for
Yeah.
my dad to
Yeah.
be able to work in his office. But like all of my enjoyment came from the photography side of things.
Right.
Whereas like that was just to pay the bills.
Yeah, before TST.
And it was great. And like when I worked with my dad was awesome. But just running the stuff by myself in a solitary, I can't do what I want to be doing environment was like, whew, I was salty all the time.
all the time.
I know, it's so annoying.
Yeah,
at
Blake
home,
used
too.
to text us so much
Yep.
before TST was a thing.
Yep.
It was like constant
Yeah.
Blake, because
Yeah.
he just wanted like someone to talk to, I guess.
Yep.
Because we were just so
Oh,
so
dude,
alone
every,
in there.
Yeah, every
Yep.
time we'd get in a call, Blake was just like
Gone.
power, just,
Yep.
and it wasn't like you weren't just talking, you were
Yep.
talking about all of your thoughts from that day.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
all
was
of them.
like
It was
I
like-
watched seven Super Smash Bros.
Yep.
Yep.
Podcasts, and it was funny. These are the best
Yep.
parts from it, and me and George were just
You
like,
want to hear the first 15 minutes of the Smash documentary recited?
Yeah.
I can do that.
yeah.
Yep.
But I guess
Take the Enneagram.
yes, take the
Yep.
mammograms.
Mammograms.
Don't-
I got
unless
3,
you
I
need
think,
one.
to be honest.
Actually, yeah, unless you need one.
Take one. That's fine. But take an Enneagram.
Yeah, that was fun, George.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember George.
Tequila
was,
was
like,
also there.
Tequila
Steph,
was there.
Steph loves tequila.
Yeah.
Steph does not drink, but tequila is the
Tequila's-
mix.
yeah.
And then was that the same night that we played the Jackbox games?
Yes.
Same night. All around great night.
Those games, that game
Definitely.
was actually fun.
Tequila,
If there's tequila and Jackbox games.
personality
it's a good time.
tests,
It's a
Yep.
good time.
and Jackbox
Jackbox.
games
Yes.
go very well.
Very well.
together. We should definitely have a Jackbox games TST stream.
Maybe.
Maybe not.
Maybe.
don't
Maybe
know.
not. We'd have to dial it back a little
That's
bit.
like
There's a lot of things that were said.
it's like the more risky version of Scriblio.
It
Yeah,
is.
it is really
And
risky.
Scriblio
So
is
do
pretty
normal
risky
people
unless
call that
George-
game Scriblio? Or
think
do they
so.
call it Scribble? Because it's
Yeah.
not IO.
I think Scriblio is
Scriblio? Okay.
If you say
Because-
Scriblio, people know what you're
Okay.
talking about.
Okay.
Because that's like it's like calling it Slitherio.
Which is what I say.
You say Slitherio?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. there you go.
Yep.
Is that an ode to everything? It's Spanish.
Oh, dude, Slither. I
I've played El
grinded.
Slitherio.
It's literally ode. It makes sense. It's Spanish.
You got to teach me more Spanish stuff,
I got
so I
you.
can throw it out as trash talk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
George ruined Blake or Nick and I's hypothesis, which is if you're a bilingual person that speaks English and Spanish,
Mm-hmm.
and Spanish is your native language, you don't like speaking Spanish around your white friends.
Not really. No.
You're the only person that I've ever been like, speak Spanish, and you're like,
Okay.
okay, and then you speak
throw it down.
Spanish. Everyone else is like, no, like I'm not gonna speak Spanish in front of you. Like,
Well, I
have
guess
no
they don't know
reason
what to say in Spanish. Cause like,
Right.
what do you say? Like,
It's also
it's
like-
like me saying, say something in English.
exactly.
It's
I
like,
don't know what I would say.
it's like, hello, my name's Blake. Like,
Yeah, that's
they
probably
think it's
what I-
Spanish.
That's
Like,
what you would
oh,
say.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I already talked about this in the Flycast, but I talk about how one of the guys from the Gears team, we went to Mexico, and he
Yep.
wouldn't order for other people or do anything. He was just like, I'm speaking. I'll say stuff to other people, but
Yeah.
and then one of our other friends definitely would, but
Yeah.
yeah, I kind of noticed that and Hex will do it too, because I remember one time I was like, Hex, you're gonna teach me Spanish? And he was like, no, I'm not gonna fucking teach you Spanish. Why would I like?
Yeah.
And it's just like I was like, oh, okay. I feel like I don't know. I just always felt
Do
like
you
that
not
was
take Spanish in high school? Like, what? What are you
Yeah.
doing?
If you were bilingual, would you choose Spanish as your secondary language?
Spanish or sign language.
Okay.
Sign language.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just feel like sign language would be dope. But I also have heard like the thing with English and Spanish is I guess you can switch back and forth mid sentence if you really
Yeah,
wanted
which
to.
is called Spanglish. Which is
Spanglish,
yep.
what my brothers and I do, ancestors.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like if you can't find the word, you just switch and then you come back.
Yeah. You come back.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's funny.
That's
Yeah.
wild. But in sign language, I remember a long time ago. I don't know where I was, but we went over. We had like a family dinner. Went over to this lady's house, and she was she was fluent. She was a translator in sign language.
Yep.
And I was talking to her son. We were really young, like super young. And he was like, "Oh yeah." I was like, "It's cool that your mom knows sign language." He's like, "Yeah, it's cool, but every single time she talks to me, because you can do both at the same time.
At the same time, that's crazy.
So literally, like, it's just habit, just to do it. Like, you're speaking both at the same time.
That's crazy.
So that's the only thing that would be like, man, I would probably get pretty annoying.
Yep.
Yeah.
To anyone who doesn't.
Yeah, you
know
can't
sign
go
language.
to certain neighborhoods for sure.
That's the wrong sign, homie.
That's the what'd you say?
My sign language.
That's hilarious.
God, your mom's whipping the van in the neighborhood, just throwing it.
It's like, Mom, I was just saying hi. Like,
Oh no. Oh, that is funny. What would yours be?
If I had to choose a different language, either Spanish or French.
French.
French because I love hearing
Dude,
it spoken.
if I looked at you,
I think you're a French person, especially with the mustache.
I'm just saying, if
Rip.
I looked at you and a fluent Spanish sentence came out, I would leave. Like, it wouldn't look right at all.
Yep.
But,
I mean, I think it'd be more practical to learn Spanish because, the U.S.
Yeah.
Right.
But I think I would choose French if I could literally just pick them on the table.
Yeah.
Just like
Yeah.
absorb French.
Yeah, definitely.
That would be sweet. You want to know the nerdiest thought I had that I will divulge because it's the Summercast conversation? When you were talking about not being able to turn off sign language, I was thinking about how when I play a video game for over 6 hours and that has very repetitive movement mechanics, I do it when I close my eyes.
Yeah.
So guys, when we stream Rocket League,
Yeah.
Yep.
in my sleep, I go straight to sleep afterwards on an evening stream. So I'm laying in bed and I'm literally front flipping
Are you serious?
in the car in my brain.
That's
I can't
actually
turn it
wild.
off. That doesn't happen to you?
I've never.
Dude.
I don't know what I do when I
Dude,
sleep.
I can't.
To be
And
honest.
now that Black Ops 4, it's only games. It didn't happen in Modern Warfare 2, except for like maybe a jump shot or something. But I feel like my brain keeps moving.
Yeah.
So like on Black Ops 4, I literally am sliding. When we play a lot of Black Ops 4,
Yeah.
I just slide
You
around
slide.
corners in my brain.
Yeah.
It's actually weird.
The first time that ever happened to me was playing Tetris. And I remember,
lining up the
I
blocks,
remember
dude,
trying to sleep, and it was just, it was
Blocks in
me
your head.
rotating
Nah.
the one that's like a straight line
Yeah.
with one,
Yeah.
and you can rotate it 9 times.
Oh my
It
God.
You
was
just rotating,
that. I was
rotating.
rotating.
No, when me and Hitch, we played Smash forever when you lived in the Slug
Oh,
House.
dude.
Literally,
Slug
I,
House.
Shine dares,
yeah,
all the time in
just
my head.
literally X jump or X to jump and then
Yeah.
down smash. And
that's
then
all
and then
you-
L cancel it.
That's all you
Literally,
think.
And
in
you
my
saw it in your
whole
sleep.
brain, I just kept seeing it. I can't go to bed.
Do you remember that game Flow? It was huge
Flow.
on
Flow.
On,
I do remember
on
you
your,
playing this.
on your
On phone.
phone.
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
had to connect the dots and get.
Yes, I played it
around.
on the plane with you, the one where our plane bounced.
Yes.
Is it
Remember
like
that?
Snake?
No, it's like a.
It's like a math game, kind of, right?
No, you're thinking of a different game. You're
Oh, I am?
thinking of 54, 50.
Oh, it's a weird
32,
number. I remember
something like
that too.
And that one's like you have to.
I try
line
and
up
stay
the
away from
blocks.
numbers.
And,
Which is weird.
but Flow is like you have to follow you have to like line there's a bunch of dots and you have to find a way to get like
That
follow
number.
the dots or something like that.
Yeah.
I can't remember, but it has to do with like colorful dots.
Okay.
And dude, when I went to sleep, all I ever saw in
always
my
dots.
brain was
Really?
dots. And that one was rough. That one was like I have to delete this from my phone. Like that happens a lot. And whenever the same thing happens with Rocket League, whenever we get off stream, I'm tired. I'm just
Yeah.
as wiped as you guys
Yep.
are.
Yeah.
But I have to drive 15 minutes.
I know.
And
Oh,
right
yeah.
after
No,
we're
I'd be
playing
on that
Rocket-
beanbag
Yeah.
at all
Oh,
times.
1000%.
Every time. I would never sleep at the house
Yep.
when we did night
Yeah.
streams.
And every time we get off playing Rocket League, and I have the little Nissan now that looks like a
Oh my
Rocket
God.
League
Yep.
car.
I remember you saying this.
Yeah, whenever I drive home, and it's only me on the highway
Yeah.
because it's like 2 a.m.,
Yeah.
I'm thinking, I want to front flip. I want to.
Where's the booze?
That's all. Because
Dude,
I'm like that. Tired.
Last night we were playing VR. That's only the second
Yes.
time I've ever done VR. It's embarrassing. I literally went into the bathroom because like you're up. I got you up out of the couch to
Yeah.
go to sleep. You're like peeing or something,
Yeah.
and I went into the bathroom and I literally have had the VR headset on for an hour, and my contact solution is right here, and I went and missed. I was
Oh
like,
my God.
oh my lord! I literally straight reached out my hand and whiffed, and I looked down at it and I was like. Oh my god! Just completely whiffed my contact solution.
That's crazy.
And I was like, "Woo!" I could not be in that room for too long.
It's dangerous.
The VR,
dude. Seeing now that that was your first time.
That
right?
was my first time. Yeah,
It's weird.
I mean, it didn't really mess me up much, but
To be honest, though, I don't know what it was about that headset or just us not setting it up properly, but you
Yeah.
could see the
could see
black corners, right?
I could see underneath, like right here.
And so it's like I don't think it was either we fitted it wrong or it's
Yeah.
just something different with the headset. But the one that I did first at
Yeah.
my buddy's house was I could not see anything.
Anything
Oh,
around
you
you.
could see other stuff.
Yeah. So in this one, I could see like the little black box. Whatever
Yeah.
one I did before, whether it was a different brand or what, there was nothing that I could see that wasn't
the game.
The game.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, that's how it's supposed
Yeah.
to be. I didn't know
And
you
so
could see
this
stuff.
one I can see the very corners of the black box, which makes
Yeah.
it feel little less real.
Yep.
But dude, the first time I did it, I was like, this is absolutely the future.
No, VR is amazing. Like that was insane. That game, what was it? Super hot.
Super hot. Super.
No, that game. I felt like I was Tom Cruise in slow motion.
Dude, it's the best.
I
It's
was
like the
like-
best feeling ever.
Yeah.
The first time that you did it, and I saw you do it.
Oh
You
my-
shot the guy, took the gun, and then crossed him and shot both of those guys. And I was like,
was like,
that's it. That's it. Yep.
That's when I was hooked, dude. I was like, yes.
Oh, no. That
Sorry, you have to let Big Timer in.
Okay.
that game blew my mind. The first game that you played. So last night, as callback to the Enneagram type,
Yep.
I'm a type 7, which is the enthusiast.
Yes.
So how I work best is things that get me excited or get my friends excited, and then I will piggyback that energy all the way
through.
into being hype about the whole thing.
Yep.
And so that's why I wake up in the morning. They're like, "How many cups of coffee has Blake had?" And I'm like, "No, this is how I live.
This is how you
This is
operate.
the only way that I am myself.
Yep.
Is if someone or myself is hype about something and can ride that energy.
Oh, yeah.
So we're chilling, like having a glass of whiskey,
Whiskey.
and we were playing in like glass of whiskey and movie. But then I was randomly just like, "Yo, George, VR,
Yep.
super hot. Let's do it."
You said VR, and I was like, yes.
Aaron had to go like deep somewhere, grab an Oculus. We grabbed a
PC.
whole PC
Yep.
from the room, plugged it in,
Yep.
texted somebody for the login,
For the login.
used
Yep.
the terrible Wi-Fi to download Super
Oh,
Hot,
man.
but it was all worth it. It was a grind to get there. But then George played this demo game,
Yep.
and I don't know what the demo was, but you just spawned in with the club. And that was,
Oh.
that was your first experience in VR at all. And it was a club with
Yeah.
nails in it.
Yep.
And you were just
I was just beating people
beating
down.
people down. I was like, all right, welcome
one-
to VR. This is all it is.
At one
It's
point, I
just-
almost hit Aaron or something.
Yeah,
I
you
was-
did.
No,
went-
you were so close to the TV.
Was I really?
Yes, literally, you were like swinging it, and it was like right here.
Oh
And I was
my
like, we might need
God.
to set up the safe area.
Yeah, dude, but VR will get you sweaty.
Oh, yeah. 30 minutes, and I was like, you can play Blake. I'm like, holy cow.
Yep.
Because I was already tired, and
Do you remember the movie Gamer with Gerard Butler?
I remember about the movie. I didn't watch it, though.
Gamer. I think so.
And so it's like in the future, and basically they take death row prisoners, and they are
Yes.
the
Yes, I
people.
actually remember now.
Yeah. And so it's like a huge gauntlet, and it's literally just one big, like BR basically, and it's like the last person alive in each round continues to the next round,
Yep.
and that person basically lives, and
Yep.
they get freed from death row, but
Yep.
everybody else dies. And the people you could like buy a prisoner
Yep.
and play as them in there. And so that one
Yeah.
kid who's like a 16-year-old FPS legend
Yeah.
buys Gerard Butler and then like completely controls him through
Yeah,
the thing.
it's a
Yeah.
pretty good movie, right?
No, it's actually fine.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
just remember, I think I was like, I don't know when it came out, but I think I was like 13 or 14 at the time.
That's
Yeah.
a
And there's one scene where they're in like a club, and there's like these pink orbs hanging from the ceiling, and there's just a nude chick go-go dancer just like, and I was like, I thought this was about gaming. I was like, oh my gosh. And I'm like watching my Sony PSP like shield in the corners.
Oh, my God.
Yep.
Dude, have you ever? Dude, Blake and I were watching. This is going from that
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah.
Blake and I were watching Game of Thrones on
The plane.
the plane
Yeah.
back from Poland. It was like a really long flight, so we got like 8 episodes in.
Yep.
Dude, and there's a lot of nudity in that. And
Yeah.
every time it
Yeah.
happened, I would just go and hit
Brightness.
turn the brightness down because there's like families
Oh, yeah.
around us. And I'm
Oh,
just
yeah.
like, oh,
Brightness.
brightness.
Yep.
Those are some big boobies. Let's get those down.
That's what I heard. There's a lot of them that
Yep.
show. Because I haven't watched the show.
Okay,
Oh,
I
it is.
thought that until Steph watches everything on Netflix. She like
Yeah.
just grinds TV
Right.
shows.
Okay.
I was like, she was like, I wanted to watch like something old school that's like a classic that I've never seen before. So she was like, I went to watch Sex and the City, and it's just nipples,
Really?
the whole show.
What?
And
There's
then I
nudity in Sex and the City? Or is it like
I don't know
nipple-
about
is it,
nudity,
like,
but it's
friends?
boobs.
It's just boobs.
No, it's not friends. It's not just through the shirt.
Oh.
Jen. It's not that.
It's like real
It's
nipples.
no, like literally. Because I stream in the side room, aka the
Right.
closet.
The closet.
The
And
closet.
so I'm streaming there, and I come out one time like to pee or to get food or something, and it's literally a big hot tub, and the people are at like a Playboy party, and it's literally just like 15 chicks, just like. And I was
the
like,
fuck?
okay, you're not wrong.
Jeez.
Game of Thrones did pioneer this, I guess.
Wow, I did not know there
No,
was.
and I don't know the timeline of Sex in the City. I have no idea like when that
it was
came
a
out.
while ago, right?
Yeah,
90s?
I think so. Yeah,
Oh,
but
that
it's
could
just,
be 90s,
it's just movies.
100%.
Huh.
Yep.
That's interesting.
Game of Thrones was the first people to show the sausage though, aren't they?
Oh, they show
I don't know if
sausages
they
in
were the
there?
first.
Yeah, I know. I know there was sausage controversy.
Yeah, because I remember people being like, "Why is there controversy?"
Yeah.
You're seeing the boob to sausage ratio
Is
is like
is 1 to 600.
2,000.
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yep.
And, like, people
They
were
see one
mad.
sausage.
And I was like, come on, dog. It's not.
Yeah. I
It's
don't
not
know.
that serious.
There's also what movie did I see a full frontal in from a guy? Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Have you ever seen that movie?
I don't think
I forgot it.
It's really, really funny. But yeah, the main dude just gets walked in on and he goes, and then he walks away.
Just sitting there like, thought this was a love. Like, I'm
It's
here by
like a-
obligation.
It's just like super. It's like a funny like rom com. But
Yeah.
that one scene, I was just
Yeah.
like,
Yep.
why did that have to be in there? But it was funny. So
you know.
whatever. But yeah, definitely the sausage ratio is a little different.
Yeah. I think some things are in movies and like, popular media just to make a headline potentially.
Yeah.
Not that is. But like, dude, think about Modern Warfare 2. Imagine
Dude.
Nah. Oh, that was big controversy.
That's why
right there.
like there's a lot of talk about MW2 being remade. There's
Yeah.
so much talk about it that something's happening.
Yeah.
Whether it's just gonna be
A
But if it's the
campaign.
campaign,
campaign.
that's still enough to get traction. If
Yeah.
you guys don't know what we're talking about, the first mission in Modern Warfare 2, it's called No Russian,
Yep.
and you're literally an American undercover. Spoilers. For the
Spoiler alert.
2009 Modern Warfare 2 campaign, but you're an undercover American operative basically, and you and your Russian homies
No.
that you're with go and literally just mow down civilians in an airport.
yeah
And so at the time, pre everything,
pre everything.
that
Yeah.
it was still controversial, and I saw
Super
it.
con-
I saw
like-
it all the
like
time. It was
made
like video
CNN.
games. Yeah, it was all over the place. Can you
But,
imagine that mission coming out now or being
nowadays-
remade?
Oh, nowadays I don't think you
That's
can
what
get
I'm
away
saying,
with it.
dude.
Just give us the multiplayer.
Yeah.
Campaign could be canceled. That's fine.
I bet you they'll do some like crazy cinematic thing where like you're walking and like you don't play, but you're watching your your undercover people mow
Yep.
down people,
Yeah.
and you're like not doing it, or
Jeez.
and
Yeah.
then
Yeah, that could
you get
happen.
betrayed. Like I bet you that might happen,
Yeah,
but there's no way
no.
they'll give
They,
you. what
they
you
will
want.
there's
not give
no
you
way.
control again.
No.
There's no chance
That-
because there's already too much controversy about that anyway.
Yeah.
like video games instilling violent,
Yep.
tendencies or whatever. There's no way they're gonna put that in there.
It's like for a lot of that type of stuff, I roll my eyes and I'm like, okay, people are too sensitive nowadays.
Yeah.
But I don't think we should
But
have
if-
been able to do that in the first
I
place.
Yeah, that.
I never shot.
I never shot.
I couldn't.
either. The first time I shot, and then I realized what was happening.
What it was,
and I was
nah,
like, "Why am I?"
I couldn't
Why
shoot.
am I shooting
Nah, I
civilians?
couldn't do
Like-
it.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. I
I-
just
Some
walked.
people were just.
Yeah, they were like, "I'll fix this clip." Yeah.
I'm running out of ammo. Like, what's going on?
You know what's crazy? It was like I saw a tweet and it was like I felt bad for killing all the civilians until I realized they had terrible outfits, and someone just showed a screenshot and every third person has
looks
the
the
same
same.
cardigan
It
on,
looks
and
the
I was
same.
like, okay, that's funny.
That is really funny.
Yep.
Yeah,
They're
but
all the same.
yeah, people talk about that. People come into our chat all the time and say what would happen if they
If they did
remade
this.
Modern Warfare 2
Yep.
with multiplayer, and what would
What would
I
the
want?
answer be?
I want your answers because we haven't like formally discussed. It.
We
Well-
do the exact same thing that we're doing now.
Yeah,
On
same
Modern Warfare
thing.
2.
Just
Yeah.
GBs.
But I think we would play that game. I don't think it'd be right now. We game switch because
Yep.
it's like if a game even gets moderately annoying, we're just like swap.
Yep.
Swap.
We have 3 games on rotation almost all the time.
which is Blackout, Black Ops 4, and
Yep,
Rocket
and
League,
Rocket League.
in Rocket League, yeah,
Yep. And Fortnite.
and Fortnite.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fortnite.
Now
Fun.
that they've destroyed Tilted, I don't think I can play it.
That's
anymore.
true.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. That was TSC's spy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
We
TS
landed at
Tilted.
George Building, which was gone a year and a half ago.
Yeah, they rebuild it and then they destroy it again.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is going
They
on?
keep breaking it down.
Yeah, once Greasy Grove was out of there, I think we stopped playing a lot less.
Dude.
For sure.
They literally put it under ice.
Under ice.
They put it under ice.
The
Yeah,
Greasy has
Grill.
been under ice since like last fall.
Yeah.
Wait, can you still see it?
Yeah, you can
underneath.
see the roof.
Yeah.
Really?
You can see the rooftops under
Yes.
the ice, but you just slip and slide around on top of it.
Yep.
That's cool.
It's frustrating.
No,
That's
it's
gotta be
annoying.
It's
frustrating.
not cool.
No,
Yeah.
not cool at all.
None of it's cool.
Well, you guys are always hating on it. Me.
Blake and I have been pushing Hitch to play a little bit.
We
of
play Fortnite duos. That's
Yeah.
dude. That's like when my stream started, like Twitch.tv/Blake Sissel.
It's
That
just-
is all it is Fortnite duos.
Right.
Fortnite
and then
duos.
TSD goes full time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which was fun. I remember watching you guys play
Do you remember the tournament?
Oh, we
tournaments.
played tournaments.
Heartbreak.
I remember I had a who had to play with. I had,
Remember
did
the
I have-
heartbreak? Me and George. I had a jump pad. And George was a little bit behind me, and then I
Yeah.
ran out of mats. George ran off the end.
Oh my god.
You remember that
That was a
in the big
$10,000
tournament?
tournament.
Yeah.
Oh
Yep.
my god. I remember playing with Nick.
Yeah,
played
that
with
was
Nick
one of
on
my
one
other
point.
tournaments. That tournament was
I went
fun
off
too.
that tournament.
Kirshner?
Yes.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a
He played PC.
cross-platform
Wow.
tournament.
He played PC and I
One
played PS4.
This was before PS4 and Xbox could play together. So
Wow.
one PC
Yeah.
player had to play with one PS4 player.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. That
Dude.
tournament was
Did you
really
guys do
fun.
well?
Yeah,
Yeah, we did pretty well.
George went
Damn.
off.
Like I went off.
George
that
Let's
carried
tournament.
go.
Nick at one point,
You're good at every game we've ever played,
Yeah.
except Scribbly.
except
Except, nah,
Scribbly.
but I'm probably the worst
Nah.
Scribbly player in the world.
George is my duo in almost Steph,
Everything.
when I call George my duo, Steph's like, I'm your duo.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yes, but not like George's. Yes.
Yeah.
You're like my life duo, but
George is
any
what-
competitive
and-
sense,
Yeah,
I'm looking
yeah.
to you first.
Yeah.
I have, I'm blessed to have many duos.
Yeah.
in different
things,
realms,
yes.
but you guys are a duo.
Like yeah, for
For
competitive,
competitive
stuff.
anything, I
Yeah.
challenge anyone.
Yeah.
But
with you.
Scriblio, you're not even.
No,
mentioning
I knew
my
that.
Name.
We played
I feel like me
charades.
and Blake would be really
Yeah,
good.
you two
No, we'd
could
be
probably.
no,
Yeah, you
we
two
would
could
destroy
Yep,
everyone.
yeah.
I know for a fact we would.
Yeah.
Like any charades game, anything like that, where you have it's all like inside jokes and how quick can you
How
get
quick,
this?
yeah.
So
Yeah.
fast. Yeah, I knew first time we went on a family vacation.
Oh
and I
my
brought
gosh.
George.
That's
and
when
we
I
started
knew
playing
I-
charades,
that's
and
when I knew
I
I
was
was
sitting there
terrible.
with my family and I was frustrated.
No.
'Cause I'm not used to
No,
losing on
Blake
family
was
trips
pissed
all.
at me,
And
bro.
I was like, George, windshield, windshield.
Dude, Blake
Everything
was
I
so
did,
pissed.
I'm like, and he's like, shovel, digging, and I'm like, come on! I was so frustrated, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I knew I was
yeah.
terrible. I was like, I'm not playing this
Yeah.
ever again.
Anything that requires talent, I'm looking to you. Anything that requires like,
I'll go fuck myself.
No,
I'm not even gonna let you finish
no,
that.
more
I didn't
like
mean it
more
like
like
you are.
hand-eye coordination type.
Yes, you are like a physical
Physical. Yeah.
or reaction time
Right.
game.
Yes.
Yep. You're really good at puzzle games, aren't you?
Yeah, he's like more puzzle game.
Yeah,
Well,
Bro.
Tetris. Yeah.
Yeah.
bro. When I tell you, I tore through the Portal 2 campaign.
Yeah.
After we
Yeah.
finished Portal 2, the
Yep.
multiplayer, which was super fun figuring it out.
Dude,
Then
watching back those clips and you're like, oh, and I just walk. I was like, okay.
Yeah, dude,
all right.
for some reason my mind works pretty
Yeah.
good in those
Yeah.
situations.
Yeah. It
does.
Dude, so I would play. That was during the Beat Saber days. So I would play
Yeah.
4 hours or 2 hours or 3 hours of Beat Saber until
Yep.
I literally couldn't move.
Just sweat.
Jeez.
And then I would
Yeah.
order food. I would take a 5-minute break and wipe my face and stuff.
Yep.
And then I would sit down and play a game. And Portal 2 has a. I didn't realize this. It had because we just kind of played it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I went back and played Portal 1, which is single player. And then people were like, there's a Portal 2 single player campaign. And I was like,
Oh, yeah.
I guess I didn't think about that.
Okay.
Right.
And I went back and I played it and I beat it in 2 days. And people were like, so, like, did you look up how to do this? Because I would be like, this. And then I would just go through it. And
Yeah.
people
Yep.
were like, what the hell? Like, how do
Yeah,
you
like
figure
you
that
played
out?
this before or something.
Yeah. Dude, but that, I don't know. I guess I am.
Yeah, no,
pretty
you're,
good at
Your
that.
brain
you're
works
really
well with
good
that.
at like puzzle stuff.
Yeah.
I think us three in an escape room would be nasty.
I think we can
Yeah.
do it.
I think
For
we do
sure.
an escape room easy. I heard those
Escape
things
rooms
are
are
hard.
Have you ever been one?
No, I've
Dude,
heard
they're
they're
No, I've never
hard.
been.
Don't go
Oh no.
with a significant other. You
You'll
will
get
pull
pissed.
each other's
Argue.
hair
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Because it's like, because at one point I went with, it was like myself, Josh, Josh Riley, which is
Yep.
hilarious. Dude, he is
Taking him will be
He
hilarious.
just holds they give you instructions, and he just holds the instructions
I mean, it's
and
like,
walks around.
dude.
He just
Like it
walks
was a
around
map?
with them. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, Josh, what's number 4? And he's like, and I'm like, just give me the thing. Like,
Sit in the corner.
at one point, we had to play Jingle Bells.
Yeah.
Or like it was Mary Had a Little Lamb on bells, ding ding
Okay.
ding 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 ding, and you had to do
Yeah.
it in the right way, but each person had to stand at a different bell and pull it at a different time.
Holy cow.
And every time someone messed up, I thought I was gonna
Oh.
lose my
Oh,
mind.
no,
Because I'm like, it's me. Now it's Josh. Now it's Django, and I would do that.
Oh
dude.
my
But,
God.
Yeah, you have to have a very strong point.
Yeah.
And I don't think I'm strong enough to do it. Like you need somebody that's, and then there's a lot of people that think they're the point.
Yeah.
They're not.
And they're not.
Yeah.
They're not.
Yeah.
They can't be point guard.
Yeah.
They have to go sit down.
The only one,
I
Sean.
need to go sit down. They're not the
Sean
point guard.
told me the story. So his work retreat, apparently like big offices will do that as like a thing. That's like,
Yeah.
hey, on Friday we're going to do like a bonding exercise escape room.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he told me about it, and I was like, that's terrifying.
With
he
your
said he
coworkers?
said that there's like this cage in the corner, and there was literally a girl who was hired by the place that is a zombie, and she was in the cage, and so the cage lifted every like 5 minutes. The cage would lift a little bit, so
Yeah.
she's closer to getting out, and then she was on a chain, and every other 10 minutes the chain would extend so she could go farther in the place. And so it's
Holy
like you'd have to
shit.
complete the tasks that were closer to the cage because you can't go back over there because she'll kill you.
Yeah.
I was like, dog, that sounds hard.
Oh, dude,
Nah.
that's an intense one. There's one that is like nationally renowned that Josh was telling me about because Holly loves them.
Really?
I can
Yeah,
see that.
so Holly apparently like Holly and Damon and Josh and like John and his girlfriend, they all did an escape room,
Yeah.
and it's one where the lights turn on and every person is in a different jail cell, and you have to escape jail, all 4 of you
What?
to win. And
That's
so
sick.
you're yelling to each other. Like everyone has a different clue, and then finally, if you figure it out, your jail will unlock, and
Bro.
then you can walk around and try to figure out how to get, the
get
other
them
people
out.
out.
Dude.
It's intense,
That is
and you have to do it in
crazy,
under
dude.
an hour, or
That'd
it's
be
over.
sick. There's a high chance that we'd be good, but there's an equally high chance that
We would be
terrible.
trash.
We
We're
would
either
freak
good
out.
or trash.
Because I feel
Yeah,
like
there's
if we're
no in
not good at
between.
something,
Then
Oh.
I'd rage.
if we're not good at
going on?
something, we
The
can't
worst.
handle it. Yeah, yeah.
I know.
It's right here.
Yep.
Huh.
That'd be terrible.
What's
have
up,
you-
man?
Have you done
What
an
is it
escape
here?
room?
What are we talking about?
Escape
Escape
rooms.
rooms.
Oh yeah, I'm fucking trash at those.
Are you?
I've done 4 and I've escaped 1 time, and I was not I was not the MVP year.
Was your team good?
No, most of my time the team's ass. Well, I've only went with like 2 or 3 people, and then we'll get 2 or 3 random people, and they like don't want to talk and shit and be weird about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out the puzzles.
We were trying to figure out if we'd be good, us three.
Oh, you guys have never done one?
No,
we've
not
never
together.
done one together.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I've never
legit.
done one, period. You
Yeah.
haven't done one, period, right?
No, I've never done
Yeah, I haven't
one.
either.
No.
They really like go the full
Yeah.
way. Like there's legit like secret doors and
Yeah.
safes. Most of it's just like codes. Like there'll be certain like maps, and you have to find like a light or like a liquid to like put on it to get the code. It's fucking
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's some
that's
cool.
insane.
Yeah, Sean was saying the one he did was like a magnet, and you had to like find the magnet and then put it under this table and like move a key through something and then get the key out. I was like, dude,
Yeah.
that sounds
They
crazy.
go all the way on these.
There's one that is in, I think it's in New Orleans, and it's Saw themed. So as soon as you go into the room,
Do you want to play a game?
it's do you want to play? And it's Saw.
Yep.
And it's scary. Like they have like horror based escape rooms, which
That is
sounds
actually-
Oh,
terrifying.
nah, dude. There's a high chance I would just be like, I can't. I got to dip. Someone unlock.
If I hear that voice, do you want to play a game? I'll be like, oh shit.
They just bring the tricycle in once every 5 minutes and just let it
Yeah.
wheel around.
Dude, I kind of like it whenever there are moments where there's hired actors in a situation where it's just real people there. Like I went to Universal a little while ago, and there's 2 situations. One was like a Walking Dead like walkthrough.
Okay.
So you walk through, and there are like zombies that come out, and they're like they look in legitimate makeup, like prosthetics, like actually put on by AMC.
Yep.
Like Walking Dead zombies. And I remember every time I would I'm walking through it with a girl, so I'm trying not to get fucking scared.
Right.
And every time someone walks out, I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like just very like it's intense. Like, and I feel like stuff like that is teetering on the line of could be cringy, or could be like
really
legit.
legit.
And
Yeah.
one of like in order to sell it, if you're gonna be the one zombie in that situation, in the escape room where your whole goal
It's
is
just you.
you have to be in character for an hour.
For an hour, dude.
Yeah, just
Have you gone to those scary houses? Like, what do they call it? The scary
Haunted house?
Yeah.
Haunted house.
Yeah.
Dude, those people have to be in character for so
like
long.
I
Gary
don't,
Fear
I don't think
Farm?
I've ever been to a.
You never been to
house.
Fear
I
Farm?
don't think so.
Dude, Fear Farm is fun.
I
Yeah, I
don't
went to
like
one.
scary movies
Yeah, I
either.
went to one where they put a
we gotta
black
take you to
bag
Fear
over.
I don't like scary movies.
Does Steph like scary movies?
No,
Oh, okay.
no.
Dude,
Imagine she like loved them and you were the one that
Yeah,
didn't
you were the
like
one.
them.
That'd
Yeah.
be bad.
Yeah.
No, I remember we were in college, like when we were first dating, and they were watching. Damn, I don't even know what movie it is. I know there's like a German Shepherd. There's like something in the basement, which doesn't really help narrow this down.
Yeah.
But it's like there's something scratching at the door, and then the German Shepherd like barks, and then the dog I think gets murdered or something.
What?
It might be Paranormal Activity.
I think it's Paranormal
Yeah,
Activity.
and I remember, we're in college, so it's dorms, and so Sean and his girlfriend are above us watching it, and me and Steph are laying in my bed watching it.
Yeah.
And we're literally watching it, and then it's like, I'm like sitting there like,
Try not to freak out.
and like Steph's like, I don't want to say I hate scary movies. I'm sitting here like, I don't want to hate scary movies. And so I'm sitting here, and literally, Sean and his girlfriend flipped the comforter by accident, and so I'm laying there watching it, and it goes, whoa, and I literally, God, me and Steph sat in the comforter for the rest of the time. I was like,
Really?
The movie's
Oh my
canceled. Yep.
God.
It was right after the dog's like at the top of the stairs, like. Rah, rah, and it's like scratching at the door, and literally the dog like yelps. The comforter hits.
nah.
I left the
you
room.
dip.
I left the room. I think that's the last scary movie I watched.
That's the only one you ever watched?
The only one I've ever seen before that, I think we watched on Wesleyan at the soccer. It was The Collector.
The Collector.
The
I
guy's
think
like
I've
a
seen
spider.
that.
Dude,
I think
we
I've seen
watched
that
that
one.
in movies,
Yeah,
in theaters.
and it's good.
That one's good.
It's
Yeah.
good. But see, I like a scary movie that isn't.
Collector, holy
The
shit.
Collector.
Dude, no,
Yeah,
it
I've
threw me
seen
back.
that one. I've seen that one.
But
There's
it's like-
boobs in that. I remember the boobs. Trust me.
He remembered that part. It must have been a scary movie, but he remembered.
I'm a high schooler. I remember
That
the
is funny. That movie was crazy.
I was trying to remember. I was like, is there?
No, that movie's legit. That one had like some meat to the plot line though,
Yeah.
because it was like this one guy, like, and you got so invested with because that guy was like what, an exterminator or something.
Yeah, I
the guy
think
turned
so.
out to be an exterminator.
Yeah.
Or whatever. He's like literally a spider and like, oh,
Dude, there's only I love scary movies. Like it's one of my favorite genres. Like whenever I go to the movies, it's either scary movies or comedies.
okay,
Like those are what I like.
yeah,
Because I don't really like obviously rom-coms have their moments we
Yeah.
have to go through.
Yep.
And then but like action movies besides like the Avengers and stuff, like
Yeah.
that was a lot of fun, but so I love scary movies.
Yeah.
There was only one time I've ever bailed from a scary movie.
Really?
Which was that
It
one?
was I was in college, in my room, all the lights off, and I'm laying in bed with my ex at the time, and I have my laptop in front of me, and we're watching Paranormal 4 or Paranormal
Yeah.
3, like, and it was to a point. That was the one where they introduced the Kinect, the Xbox Kinect,
Okay.
that can like
okay,
see people walk that aren't there, and it's very like each paranormal is the same plot line basically, and they just find different ways to incorporate the scary.
it's all like
Yep.
real life surveillance and
Right,
stuff
yeah,
like that, right? Like
yeah.
in someone's home,
Right.
or something. Yeah.
And so, but they each get more and more like gruesome and weird.
Okay.
Because the first one's just suspenseful. Like
Yeah.
there's no gruesomeness in it, but it
Right.
just like messes with your mind.
Okay.
And I remember I'm holding my laptop in my lap,
Yeah.
and the light is hitting us, and we can't see anything.
Oh,
we can't
no,
see
yeah.
anything.
What?
And I remember I was sitting there terrified, and I'm never
Yeah.
really scared. I love scary
Yeah,
movies.
yeah.
I'm terrified, like kind of like shaking, like not
Like have to hold something
like
scary.
I was not closing my eyes. This is a very good fun. Like if you want to, you can do this if you don't like scary movies and
Okay.
you're at the movies. I wasn't closing my eyes, but I was unfocusing them, so I can't see anything.
Whoa.
What? So you just look at your nose or something?
No, it's like so like this is what it's like to cross your eyes.
Yeah.
I was like like
Yeah,
you're not focused
right.
right now. Like
Yeah.
I can't see.
So you're like
you.
Yeah.
detaching yourself
Yeah.
just
Right.
enough.
So I
to
was
not
doing
freak you out.
that and
Yeah.
then like holding it, but I wasn't watching.
Yep.
I'm a genius. So it
You
was
finesse the scary
I
movie
did,
genre.
I did. So I'm doing that, but like it also puts a strain on your eyes to do that, and so
Okay.
you have to watch.
Reset, yeah.
And I just remember she was like, do you wanna? And I hit spacebar. I said, yes. Get me the fuck out of here. I closed it and we watched The Office or something, but it was terrible. Just because I couldn't see anything else in the room. It was
That's
terrifying.
I can't do that.
But that's like the only time I've ever bailed from a scary movie. But
I like pretty much every movie I see. I'm a big. I like most content that like people really make and just put time into. I'm like
Right.
even like a good rom-com. I'm like, yeah, sure, works.
yeah, no.
I enjoyed
There's-
seeing it,
dude,
but I
there's-
rarely see like I feel like I've gone to like like marquee cinema and like seen like what's playing, and I never once have been like yes.
Yeah.
I feel like the
Yeah.
last 10 years have been like maybe it's just
Yeah.
because I'm not like invested in like any series or anything.
Well, I think that's how everyone is right now, unless you really like the Marvel series.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think there's not. I haven't remember. I can't remember.
Okay, but the Disney remakes,
Yeah, those are
those
cool.
those are
Those
cool.
are cool.
I do like those.
When was the last time you went to a movie and you were excited for a movie that wasn't part of a series and wasn't a remake?
that I was excited
That you were
previously
excited
for.
to see.
I can't even think of one.
I don't know.
I literally can't.
I might be the wrong person to ask,
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I'm not big
but-
on movies like that.
but no.
I mean,
I don't
I
know.
think the last time I saw a movie that I was like, wow, that was a really good movie and it wasn't part of anything was like Taken. And
Yeah.
that was in like
Taken.
2007.
Wow, that's an old movie. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
very long time ago. But then, of course, they took the success of Taken and they made 4 more.
Yeah, and no one's ever seen them.
Yeah.
I've only seen Taken 2, and then that's it.
You've seen Taken 2?
Yeah.
Was it good?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay. What was the plot?
Where was they?
Yes.
I think they're.
Who got taken?
Someone got taken.
I actually don't remember, but I think they were
up.
they were like a Middle Eastern area. I think.
Okay.
But I mean, but I feel like they don't even make like good war movies anymore because they used to make good war
I don't know.
movies.
There's Fury.
I don't remember.
Fury's
Fury.
recent. It's like all
You know
about
what? I never watched
tank
Dunkirk.
battalion. Dunkirk
Dunkirk.
and Fury and Hacksaw Ridge. Apparently, all
I've
three of
never
those
even
are
heard of.
fire.
I haven't heard
I've
of
never
any of
Apparently,
those.
those are fire. Yeah.
Apparently, Dunkirk's really good. That's been a movie where every time I'm like, what movie should I watch?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, what was the one movie I thought about? And it's always Dunkirk. And then I realize it
Yeah.
later. I'm like, damn, that was
That was
the
you've been
movie
looking.
I should have watched.
I
Yeah.
could be wrong, but I saw somewhere just because I follow a lot of people that like shoot film,
yeah.
like analog film, that they shot Dunkirk also on like whatever film format they used at the time. It's not Super 8, but whatever they used,
Wow.
and so they you can watch the whole thing in
That
basically in that format, and it very much apparently looks like World War II
Wow.
because of the film stock that they're using, which
That's
is crazy.
That is very
I think
crazy.
they show it in IMAX on film.
Did you know what they're doing with Avatar? So apparently, you know how Avatar came out, and everyone's like, "Where's Avatar 2?"
Right.
First of all, Avatar is a lot like Nickelback. It's a lot like Fergie.
Go ahead and say it.
Where the
If,
fuck?
if this was Twitch chat, exclamation QOTD, Avatar, it's a lot like Nickelback. Just period. Because I want to know where we're going. I don't
Yeah.
know.
so much love and hype
Yeah.
and congregation
I don't know how.
around Avatar.
I don't know how. I watched it. It's
Yeah.
a fine movie, but how is it still?
Well, it was like the first Blu-ray. It was the first 4K. The whole world is CGI.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's like just
It's
sensory.
beautiful. I remember the
mind-blowing.
first
No,
time I
it's
watched it, I
gorgeous.
was like, "What?"
Yep.
Really?
No, it's great, but like it's not something that I would. I didn't watch it again.
Yeah, you won't watch it
I don't know.
again.
And then
But now there's literally a theme park in Disney World.
is there?
Yes, it's literally
it
Avatar World.
Avatar?
Yes, it's an entire like world,
That has to be preparation for the new movies because the new movies are coming out in 2020.
and
apparently.
their font is papyrus.
What
The
is that?
Avatar font is just papyrus. It's like one of the worst Apple stock fonts ever, and they were just like
Of course, Brandon knows that.
Avatar,
It's papyrus. Of
papyrus,
course.
Avatar papyrus.
How do you remember the fonts?
Blake's like, oh yeah, Avengers is Comic Sans, and fuck Comic Sans.
Yeah, I've never watched them. Don't like superheroes.
Fuck Papyrus, dude.
I don't know.
That's really funny.
It's just papyrus.
That's funny.
But yeah, there's like hate. So there was love for Avatar, and I remember
Right.
watching Avatar for the first time, and I was like, I think that's my favorite movie.
Yeah.
Like, I remember thinking that.
I
consciously
think I
thinking-
liked it on Facebook.
You
Because I
liked it on
think
Facebook?
I got a notification like a year ago that was like, so you liked Avatar in 1994.
Yeah, and then Avatar has come back around, and it's one thing that people hate on nowadays.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like cool to hate on
cool
Avatar
to
or
hate
something?
on
Okay.
Avatar. Hate on Avatar.
It's cool to hate on
That's-
Nickelback.
Yeah.
It's
There it
cool
is,
to hate
there
on
it is, there it is.
Avatar.
There it is. I was
Yep.
like, okay.
It's cool to hate. I forgot what else I said, but yeah, there's some other things too.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, all it is Pocahontas. I remember the first time someone said that, and I was like, what? And then I thought about it.
Like
and I was
natural,
like-
steal your resources,
Steal-
whatever.
yeah.
White people come in,
and then you fall in love
and
with
then,
one
and
of
then
them.
one of the yep.
Yeah.
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 And it just makes sense.
But did Pocahontas have little dragon things that you could connect with your tail?
did they have?
Nope.
Did they have tail sex in Pocahontas?
Nope.
Nope.
If they did,
Tail
the scene got cut. I would have remembered that as a kid. I would have remembered tail sex in Pocahontas.
Oh, my God.
But yeah, so the reason Avatar exploded and was our age group's Titanic, our generation's Titanic, is because the cinematics and the CGI was so amazing that the box office, the weekend it came out, was successful, but so many people watched it 2 and 3 and 4 times and told everyone about it that the box office didn't go boom and then decline.
Yeah.
It was boom and then it kept going for a while. Like
Really?
Avatar,
Yep.
people watched Avatar.
Just
and
kept popping off.
People watched it in IMAX and all in 3D and all that, like
Jeez.
for a consistent amount. But the new Avatar movies, the director apparently waited for the next wave of technology to come out before he makes another
gotcha.
one.
Wow.
So apparently it's going to be like 4D or like something. I don't really understand. Like
Yeah.
maybe 4K, 3D, like
Yep.
you know,
Tail
something
sex.
like the tail
Tail-
sex.
In the
You're gonna
theater.
That was not getting cut this year.
Sensory. No,
It's not getting cut this year.
tail just pops out from your seat.
He's like, you thought this one was Pocahontas? I will. So I'm excited. Apparently, the budget for the next 3 Avatar films was $1 billion. So that's how much money is going into the next 3
$1
Avatar.
billion.
$1 billion.
Think how much money a billion is.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
Several
Several monies.
monies.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
I remember the last time I had $1 billion.
Yep.
Didn't do well.
Sheesh.
Spent it all. Tail sex.
One night.
Tell sex will cost a lot.
That's the future, dude. That's 4D. Oh man.
But yeah, I think Big T is about to do his trade-off tournaments. He does online tournaments for trading, like
Ooh.
stock trading.
Is there?
That's his new.
This dude's the future.
Yeah, that's his
Yeah.
new
He's the
venture.
frontier.
I saw a few people on Reddit. Why isn't Big T streaming Call of Duty matches? He hasn't even gotten dark matter yet. I'm like, this motherfucker's making money.
This dude
Like,
got a Tesla out here, boy.
Have you seen the
I
driveway?
was like, boy, that's a Tesla.
would you stream pub matches for dark matter if you were making
Tesla money?
I don't think so. I just don't think so. But yeah, so he's setting up for that over there. I don't know where he is.
Do they have people like commentate that?
I don't. I haven't really like thought about it. Or I haven't really like. Seen
This
it.
is where I would insert me
can-
commentating
A
it,
stock
but I don't know
trading
a
tournament?
single terminology
For
to use in
stocks.
there. And Big T with the trade in here, the Nasdaq's climbing.
The Nasdaq's climbing. Wall Street.
Ring the bell.
I didn't even know about the ringing the bell thing until 2 weeks ago. Apparently, Wu-Tang Clan rang the bell.
Apparently, Wu-Tang Clan.
And Hex was like, Wu-Tang Clan rang the Wall Street bell. And I looked at him and I was like, did you just speak? Like, what did you just say?
I love how
Did Run DMC ever ring the
my
bell?
God, dude. It's like how our generation is introduced into the news. It's like, oh yeah, Wu-Tang Clan. That's how I got into stocks. They rang the bell, and then I was like, oh, well, if Wu-Tang's doing it.
If Wu-Tang's doing it, then I guess I could do it.
Oh my God, that was funny.
But yeah, apparently it's not like a huge tournament. It's like you do everything and then you click go, and whoever had the most
Yep.
wins. Like
That
that's
sounds.
how.
I think
What?
we did that for a class project in like 7th grade.
Really?
Yep.
a
You like got
trading
fake
tournament.
money, and then you told the teacher where you
Maybe.
invested it, and then whoever won the most
Yeah.
won. I lost.
I lost.
Lost.
Because I put it in like Pokemon or something.
Yeah.
I lost for
Instead of
sure.
putting it in something smart, something you care about.
Telsex,
I want to
yeah.
invest into
Invest in it?
Clash Royale.
Clash Royale.
You probably be fine.
Probably.
Oh, right now, yeah.
Based on some of the kids that I play against, they spend money.
money. Dumb
money.
Dude,
yes.
you know how much, what,
You still
Duracell?
play that game.
Who?
What's the company?
That makes.
Ding. It says something
Oh,
cell.
how do I-
Supercell.
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 I said Duracell. That's batteries. They probably make dumb money because especially with Brawl Stars now, Clash of Clans and Clash Royale,
dude.
What?
Microtransactions
Money.
through the roof.
Billions.
And they do it so well too.
billions, and that's a world market. That's not just
No,
little
that's-
white American
that's
kids.
Dude,
just
if
the
Call
money.
of Duty ever gets to the point where they can incorporate stuff that I want to buy,
Yeah.
it'll be amazing. Fortnite skins? I don't play
Oh my
Fortnite.
God.
I get on every time,
And
and
you
I
wanna buy
consider it.
something.
I'm like,
Yeah.
it's $9.99.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a skin, dude.
Dude,
For a
but
skin and
the
a
Dia
character.
de Muertos.
Dia de Muertos.
Every
Dia
day.
Muertos. Dia Muertos.
It's hated.
The
Dia de
wor-
Muertos.
I actually didn't mind. To be fair, I didn't really mind COD MWR's system. I think MWR had a pretty good
What'd they have?
supply drop system.
Supply drops.
You know,
I'm
you-
trying to remember.
they dropped new guns and then the reticles. You could change all the reticles,
Yep.
and then they had variants like just.
Oh, yeah,
regular
those were cool.
variants. It
I
was
think that's what
pretty
made it cool too.
Those are cool.
Yep.
But wasn't it still like randomly get whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, kind
think
of.
it was.
Well,
'Cause
but
I remember-
you would randomly get whatever, but if you got duplicates, you got little gears, and then you could buy
Oh, okay.
things with those gears.
Yeah.
Because dude, I remember there was that AK-74U that had the specific sight on it that was
Yeah.
way easier to aim with, and I never
Yeah.
got it. So I was like, I suck.
Yeah. I mean, they should
Oh, I
have.
forgot about
They
that.
shoulda-
Yes.
The lightning
yes.
one, it was like blue and gold.
That was
and
that was for like
everybody ran
yeah.
that
That's for like every
AK-74.
gun. There was one like that for every
There was
gun.
one
that
for the
was
ridiculous.
M16 too.
Yeah.
They should have banned that.
Yeah.
In, at
In
least in
competitive.
tournaments.
In
Maybe at
competitive.
GBs
That
you
was
can use it, but
Yeah.
as tournaments
Crazy.
you
And
shouldn't
I
be able
remember
to.
I get killed with it, and then I was like,
It's
well,
like
they
more-
have a sight that I don't have, and they can
Yeah.
see me easier.
Yep.
But so that one was pretty good. I think Black Ops 4 is pretty good. It's definitely better now than it
Yeah.
was when it first started because I think
Yeah,
the October
their new theme is kind of cool.
yeah.
Yes.
With like the whole.
But
I mean, I'm biased because it's like basically retro summer.
Right.
It's crazy how they change the theme every other month.
I think the worst DLC in Call of Duty history was World War II.
World War II.
Dude,
I don't even remember, dude.
Yeah, Blake didn't even play that game.
I deleted that game from my brain.
Yeah, Blake hated that
I
game.
deleted the whole game. I've never had less fun during video games ever than World War II. Ever.
Oh, yeah.
I ran that shoddy with the red dot on it that
Yep.
one pump
Yeah.
somebody from across the map. The
I
entire
think that's the
time.
first time you've been bad at a game.
Yeah, that was,
Terrible.
that was the yeah.
That was the first
Blake's
time
worst
I
Call
used
of
the
Duty game.
Springfield
It's
and
not even
the,
close.
Not even close. Because
Because
you didn't
And
even
also-
have, you didn't have
also-
a weapon.
Also, your internet was really bad at the time.
It was, but it was
And-
off. Dude, that game sucked.
Yeah.
And we didn't have Nighthawks.
We didn't have a Nighthawk.
Nighthawk? That was
Activate.
funny.
We weren't full
That was a
time.
funny
We weren't
day.
full time, and the meta changed every 3 weeks.
Yep.
And
different
so
weapons.
Blake was also.
Dude,
did
I
you
was
get married.
Yeah, it was during a time when I was busy as hell.
Yeah.
Because I would literally get on and update the game every time.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
And then you would literally say to George and I, "So what do I run?"
Yeah, what do I
Yeah.
use?
And we were like, "Dude, we don't even know.
We
Like,
don't even know. It might change
No one
tomorrow.
knows.
Yeah. The only thing cool about that game was the sound of the bar.
The bar. Yep.
Yeah, for the first 2 weeks until it got nerfed into oblivion and it was
then it was
FG forever.
But then
Yep.
it came back.
And then it came back again.
And then it was just the
STG.
STG.
STG,
And that one just
PPSH.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was, I don't know. It was.
All I'm hoping for in the next Call of Duty, well, I say all, it's actually kind of like a very
A
specific
huge list,
request.
yeah.
But there is nothing that has ever been more balanced as the MW2 weapons. I don't care if you want to talk about Modern Warfare 2 has different stuns and time
Yeah.
to kill and the
Yeah.
start glitch, all of that. I understand there's an argument for that. But the balance of a fast rate of fire,
Yeah.
very accurate AR, a 3-burst, and a strong AR. The SCAR or the TAR, basically kind of the same idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the ACR, and your
FAMAS.
perfect balance.
Yep.
The UMP, I think there only needs to be one sub.
But there was also a perfect balance between like that too. Like if you ran lightweight, you got rid of stopping power.
I know.
Yep.
If you ran sleight of hand, you got rid of
Yep.
Marathon.
It was a trade-off every time.
I think it's the most balanced COD. I
Yep.
mean, I think Black Ops 2 was fun as hell.
Yep.
And
Yes.
it was so fun to watch competitively.
Yep.
Yep.
But it's just I do like the variance in Modern
Warfare 2.
Yeah.
Yep. I just
So much fun.
It's so simple.
It's like just the raw
It's-
gameplay.
yeah.
It makes sense.
Yep. I do
Dude.
like Flak Jacket though.
Yeah.
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 Or Tac Mask.
Well, to be fair, because I think the only reason 2 stuns work in that game is because it's so easy to spawn trap. So
Yeah.
there are situations
You have to
where
get out.
you spawn trap, you have to get out, you have 2 stuns.
using stunts.
Yep.
And that kind of
How do you guys
balances
feel
itself
about
out.
the recharge a stun, recharge a tactical?
I mean, it works for Black Ops 4.
Yeah,
Okay.
it works for Black Ops.
because
I don't know.
it'd be idiotic if you got it every time.
Oh, dude, it'd be so stupid.
I
It
don't
works
think
for-
anybody would play.
It works for Black Ops 4, but
Okay.
I do miss miss regular.
In that new playlist or whatever, the bare bones or whatever it's called, you get tactical every respawn.
Oh,
In
yeah.
the public one,
Right.
You get it every time.
Yeah, imagine
gonna-
Black Ops 4 having 5 stuns each on each side. It wouldn't
Oh,
work.
no.
it wouldn't work.
No, it'd be
or like
hilarious.
one cluster grenade or
Every
something
time,
like
that's all it will
every
be.
time. Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, I think Modern Warfare 4. We have yet to have a Modern Warfare we didn't like. That's how.
Yep.
That's what I'll say.
That is
Yep.
true.
So when people say, every single year we get our hopes up, and to be fair, I feel like our hopes weren't crushed by Black Ops 4.
No, they
No.
weren't.
Our hopes were only ever crushed for World War II.
Yes.
Because we didn't get
Ghost crushed my dreams.
Ghost did
Ghost
too.
For the
and
first few
Ghost.
weeks,
Yes.
it
Yeah.
crushed my
No, it
dreams.
But we
Yes.
eventually got back into Ghost.
Yes,
Yeah.
we did.
And
The
realized-
S&D is such a good S&D
We
game.
Yeah.
But the first
never-
few weeks of that game were absolutely
That's because we were we played CTF, we played Respawn, and then we realized that's not a Respawn game.
not a respawn
Yeah.
game. Blitz.
And we enjoyed playing S&D after that.
S&D,
Yeah.
it's a beautiful S&D game. Time to kill is still way too fast, but
Yeah.
it's beside the point.
But I never got my hopes up for any of the jetpacks because
Nope.
I knew they were jetpacks. So I never got my hopes up for them.
Nope.
And so and I feel like nobody got their hopes up for IW. As soon as people saw the trailer, it was the most disliked
Oh
video
my
on
Space.
YouTube.
gosh,
Yeah.
no.
And as soon as people saw that,
Not even casual players liked
Yeah,
the jetpacks,
exactly.
which
No,
is
no.
insane.
No,
so
the game felt smooth though.
Oh, it
was
was
very
so.
smooth. It was an
that's
IW engine.
why-
IW, baby.
That's
Yeah.
why I like. That's the only jetpack game I like because it was smooth.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Treyarch games might do well community wise, but bro, I don't like playing those.
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, it's not smooth.
Treyarch,
I
this
don't know
is
why, but
this is
this-
probably the smoothest connection wise
Yeah.
a Treyarch
Yes.
game has ever been.
Yes.
Oh,
and, and at
100%.
times it's still like, wow, this is a Treyarch game.
Yeah,
like,
Yep.
you can tell.
You could tell.
I tried to shoot this guy and it didn't work.
It's just something different.
But yeah, with Modern Warfare, I mean, with Infinity Ward games, I love the
It's
connection.
buttery.
Oh.
I love. I mean, to be fair, the only reason I trash talk Modern Warfare Remastered is because it's the first time I played COD 4 at a competitive level, and
Yep.
it's so slow.
Yes.
Oh,
Super slow.
It's just
slow.
like an antiquated way of playing.
very tactical. It's like
that's-
CS:GO.
yeah, it is COD of CS.
But
Yep.
as far
Or
as
CS
like
COD.
cracking out and using an M16 and just like
Yep.
it's fun. Like
Yep.
you
Oh,
can
yeah.
play COD. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see what happens with Modern Warfare 4. If it is,
If it's
we're
good.
saying it like it's confirmed. Is
Yeah.
it even confirmed that it's
I
Modern
don't
Warfare
think
4?
so, but I've seen so much about it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
I saw someone that
If
was
they
like,
came out as like Ghost
someone
2,
in Nick
like,
Merck's
Oh,
chat.
what the fuck?
Someone
Yeah.
in Nick Merck's chat accidentally spoiled Modern Warfare 4 and said like, that's all I saw.
Really?
Was that someone that has access to it confirmed it in his chat?
we should
Investigate.
convince Nick Merckx to come back to Call of Duty.
We should.
That's gonna be tough. There's
Yeah.
no way.
So y'all go do that. Thank you so much for watching this episode of A
homework.
Conversation With. It's basically, I mean, A Conversation With is usually me coming with a list of deep dive questions for my guests, but we haven't had a summer cast in forever. And then we also
We're just
got
hanging.
we also got a 45-second cameo from Big Timer, so you know that's just going in the title.
As soon as the time I was like,
Yeah, you know. I was like, here you go, Will.
dude, I literally pushed Blake. I thought I was like,
Yep. Scoot on over.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.
Later.